Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for February 2022. We're going to jump right in here, Gemini. And look at that. We are going to jump in here. I don't know where I was going with that. We're just going to see what's going on for you, Gemini. That's it. You have some really good cards coming up right away. You have this unicorn card, and you have this wheel card as well. And you have the world. This is looking like it's... And you have the Wheel of Fortune. I like this. I definitely like where this is going. You have this wheel card. This card says indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So I would definitely focus, but you have the Wheel of Fortune and you have the World right next to each other. They're both kind of like similar cards. The World is like working towards a specific goal, wish, or dream, or it is the accomplishment of a specific goal, wish, or dream. The Wheel of Fortune is kind of like your personal vision for your life, where you see your life going. I do feel like there needs to be more focus. A bunch of signs this week have had messages of needing to focus or like really needing to pick a focus this week. So if you're like working towards a goal, wish, or dream, like I would focus on one thing and make it happen. I think that's probably the best use of your time. Not just this week. This is the monthly reading for February. So the entire month for sure. I would say here. By the way, there's also going to be a part 2 to this reading. It's linked up down below and it's in the pinned comment down below. You can watch it right away after this reading. But what I would say here is that I feel like this is talking about needing to kind of like focus on one thing. You have the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Queen of Cups here as well. And I feel this Queen of Cups is talking about focus. She's very focused on that one cup that she has in her hands. I always say that it doesn't look like a cup. It looks like a trophy. I mean, if you tried to pour water in that there, Gemini, it would spill all over the place. So, to me, it kind of looks like a trophy. And to me, the Queen of Cups can represent keeping your eye on the prize, staying focused. She is also, kind of in this direction. You go to the World, to the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups can be something that you're imagining. These side cards, by the way, you have this Fair Man card. It says dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. You have the Carrot, which says opportunity or windfall, and this Bouquet, which has compliments from admirer. So there could be an admirer coming in for you. It doesn't have to be a man. It could be any gender. This is a general reading. I don't attach gender in my cards in these readings. So, there could be a person coming in for you. I feel like it's someone who's very hardworking, King of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign, could be a fire sign. You have both showing up here. So earth and fire really stand out to me in your reading. It's a general reading, could be any sign, like I said. But I do feel like there could be a person coming in for you, doesn't matter what gender. And I feel like they're very hardworking with this King of Pentacles. I also feel like they're very focused as well with this card. The word focus keeps popping into my head for you. And the Emperor, he's very focused. He's very focused on what he wants to accomplish. Even when we look here, it's like, the row for him, he has the Carrot card, which says opportunity or windfall, and then you have the World and the Wheel of Fortune. So clearly, I feel like you could be either attracting a person who is very focused on their destiny, focused on, creating their perfect life, whatever you want to call it. Or this is your energy where you're focused on kind of your perfect life. You're focused on creating something much bigger in your life with that Wheel of Fortune as well. Next, you have the Unicorn. It says use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So I would definitely trust your intuition with this Unicorn energy. Kind of feel like you are becoming a unicorn. I feel like you're becoming more unique in a lot of ways. It's like I kind of see you like trying to make yourself more unique. That's the best way I could say. I don't know how else to say it, really, Gemini, but this could be on a personal level, like physically, but I feel it's more something that you're working towards because you have the World and the Two of Wands. So this could be like in work or business that you are working on this, or, it's like if you have a business, you could be trying to make it unique. You could be trying to make it different than everybody else, and you're really trying to stand out from the competition. And I do feel that for you here. I feel that you kind of are standing out. This could be in love as well. Like I said, you could be standing out. But if this is love, I really kind of feel like you're attracting a unicorn. I feel like in a lot of ways, it's like you're attracting a person who is very different than what you are used to. And, that could make them kind of like a little bit of a unicorn. Again, you have the Queen of Swords, the World, and the Two of Wands in this row. The Queen of Swords is like you finally see things clearly. She only has clouds like halfway up her body on the Queen of Swords, and she finally sees everything around her very clearly. So I feel that you see something clearly. It could be this right here, a goal, wish, or dream with the World card. So the World card, whenever I have the World card and the Wheel of Fortune together, it reminds me of like things coming full circle. And you have both cards here. So it's like kind of like things are completing in the sense that they're not complete, but things are coming back around to you. You have the Wheel card as well. So I feel in a lot of ways that for this reading is saying that things are coming full circle. It's like if you've been waiting for clarity, what is completing is you're gathering all the information, you're getting clarity on a situation in your life. For a lot of you, this is probably involving love because of the Page of Cups. It's like you're finally seeing things clearly. Maybe you're seeing a person for who they truly are. Maybe you're seeing that you want to marry a person, Hierophant, as your last card. For others, it's like maybe you're seeing that you want to make a change. You have the Two Wands here. Two Wands would say, what are you waiting for? He's standing at the top of a castle, and he's got the whole world in his hands, but he's kind of like looking out at what is in front of him. He's looking at what he has experienced already, but he has the whole world in his hands. It's like he is looking at what he's already done. He's not looking at all the new potential that is coming in for him. And so I feel like you need to realize that like there is a lot of potential for you. Sometimes the Two of Wands to me, and you have the World card. This combination kind of reminds me that it's like there's a big, huge freaking world out there. There's a lot we can experience. There's probably a lot more that we could experience as well. We don't have to experience like what we have already experienced again. It's like saying we don't have to live in Groundhog's Day, right? We can choose to make changes. We can get out into the world and do different things. And this part of the reading, that's what's jumping out to me for you, is that I really feel like it's saying, don't be afraid to like get out into the world. Don't be afraid to do something different. At the end here, you have the Rooster. It says, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. So I would be careful of any jerks in your life here, Gemini, especially with this Rooster card that is showing up here. I kind of feel like it could be a fire sign for whatever reasons. So if you have a difficult fire sign in your life, and it doesn't matter if this is love, business, money, whatever, I would just be careful of that. You have the Page of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hierophant here. I do feel like this could be love coming in for you, obviously, with the Page of Cups. It could be an admirer. It's like you have your hand out here. Look, with the Queen of Swords to the Page of Cups, it's almost like you're open to receiving an offer, or you are more open to receiving the Page of Cups offer that is coming in for you. And again, it doesn't matter what gender you're attracted to. I do feel like this is a person who is coming in for you, but it's like you're more open to it. For others, the Page of Cups, he's imagining that fish that is in that cup there, and the fish could be this right here. It could be your goals, wishes, and dreams. It could be where you see your life going with the Wheel of Fortune. I think with the Wheel of Fortune, it's important that you are at the center of the wheel. You want to be in the middle right here. It's like things are always changing around you, but you can kind of roll with the punches. But not only that, when you're at the center of the wheel, you are perfectly upright. It's like the wheel is spinning around you, but you're not spinning. It's like if you're on the outside of the wheel, you're just spinning with the wheel. So I feel like this reading is kind of more saying it's time for you to take control of your destiny with the Wheel of Fortune. And how do we do that? Well, I feel like your answer is a Hierophant. Hierophant has to do with learning, but also has to do with graduating to the next level. He has 3 levels to his crown, and they represent initiation, apprenticeship, and mastery. And so I feel for some of you, this is, again, about focus. The whole entire reading is screaming focus to me. All the air signs, for whatever reason, have had this major energy of focusing on like one thing and making it happen. So I feel like focusing on what you are learning about would be very important for you. I also feel like I know it sounds very simple, but I think it is simple. That's the good news. I feel like this reading is saying, like, if you're interested in something like growing your business or having an opportunity or a windfall with this carrot energy right here, Gemini, I feel like it's saying that, learning, educating yourself, reading books, watching YouTube videos about whatever it is you're doing, that is going to be the thing that puts you in more control of, over your destiny, over your future. So I really feel like this part of the reading is saying that you're taking control of your destiny. There is this weird like back and forth I'm seeing here. You go Queen of Cups to the World to the Page of Cups. I'm kind of seeing this as like regression, in a certain way where it's almost like in my head, I'm seeing you take a step back. maybe you feel like you're taking a step back. And what I mean by this is, like, sometimes I think we make progress in work or business, and then something happens where we kind of feel like we're taking a step back. Same thing in love or any other area of our life. I feel that for you. I feel maybe you feel recently that you've regressed, you've gone backwards. It's almost like it was necessary, with that Page of Cups. I feel like this is almost a good thing, and I don't really see it as a bad thing. You have this bouquet as well, so again, there definitely could be an admirer or someone coming in for you with this bouquet energy. But that's what I'm seeing here, Gemini. So thank you for being here, Gemini. I really appreciate it. And again, part 2 is linked up down below, so I will see you in part 2.